Good morning, everybody. I wanted to make a follow-up video because on the videos I've been making, they're actually just sometimes it's a video chat with my daughter and I just post it. But anyway, I spoke about my edges and them needing closer attention and me needing somebody to pay close attention to them. And so sometimes that somebody has to be you. And if you look here, I've been twisting. So this side's been done. And this side I'm working on. And when I turn around, you can see the difference. Right there. And over here. Now let's talk about what happened. So I've been going like a couple of months without twisting my hair. And sometimes we may think that it's new growth. It needs to be twisted. It's new growth. That's what I thought. But anyway, apparently it's a little bit of both. It's new growth and there's some breakage. So what I've been doing, which I'm not a hair professional, guys, and I'm not a parting professional. So, but anyway, what I've been doing is trying to do my best with parting, and then I'm grabbing the new growth or the breakage, whatever you want to call it. It's still your hair. And I try to get my little part on. And it's hard when you haven't twisted it in a while. But, you know, out here in these parts, South Florida, they want to charge a lot of money. And then me with my delicate roots right now, I'm not going to let anybody twist it. But anyway, I made me some rose water. You can see the color of it. It's in an argan oil conditioner bottle that I've had forever. But I made some rose water, which has my hair very soft. Smells great. Anyway, I put rose petals in just a little container, and they actually sat on the table for a few days. And then, like the 6th day, I decided to heat it up and then stir it up. And then I poured it in a bottle. Then I took a little bit of vitamin E, which I don't have that out, but let me grab it. These little cheap oils, this one's shea butter oil, this one's argan. Neither one of them do good for me, but the coconut oil one is the one I use. So these are pretty much full. I bought them before when they didn't have coconut oil, and these are my backups. And right now I don't have any coconut oil. So anyway, I put vitamin E oil, which also works, inside of here. I put about that much, shook it up, and that's what I use to soften my hair. What do I use to moisturize my hair? I use this. Yep, it's about empty. It's time for me to go shopping. But that is what I use for my scalp. Keeps it nice and soft. I also use the Jamaican Mango Lime Shea Butter hair dressing conditioning shine. And I use that for my scalp. What am I using to twist my ends? I'm using Wajid. Anyway, I get it mixed up with Talib Kweli. But anyway, this is what I'm using to twist my hair. I've been growing my locks for about 12 years. I lived in a predominantly white state. I ain't lying, West Virginia, there's no reason to lie. And I lived there for 6 years and twisted my own hair. So now I'm in Florida, and I haven't let anybody but that one person twist my hair. And I made a video, which I uploaded it on my son, Javon Mack, Jayvonmack. And that tells about my experience I had with her reinforcing my roots with kinky twist hair, which has led me where I am now, where I've had the issue of thinning in the front because I had to break off, unravel, use my comb and just try to get that hair out. And if I look closely, there is still some whatever she used to reinforce my hair, and it's been 3 years, I still haven't gotten that out. So this little section right here has some of that whatever she used that I could never get out of my hair. So I suggest, if you have some of your own dreads that you lost, which I only have one, I'm going to try to unravel that, and I'm going to use my own hair to reinforce my edges rather than some hair from the factory that's been on people's floors or in boxes, has all these chemicals in it, and then we go ahead and put it on our scalp and wondering why we itching like a dog. But anyway, one other thing I use for these edges is edge wax. And I have unpermed hair like forever. It's been like 12 years. And I guess, you know, I have some roughness in the background of the DNA that gives me this coarse hair. But with the right products, it's manageable. So if you look, I just put a little bit of edge wax in, and then I use some of my Lock It Up gel. And it's all about just twisting it. That's what I do. I use fingers. When I'm trying to protect how thin it is, I actually hold there. I don't just keep twisting my hair because you're going to twist it off. And so I'm going to work on getting them reinforced. I don't have my clips with me today. I don't know where they are. This is a 7-minute video. And so I'm just going through the motions. I started here last Sunday to go to church, and I only got a few done. I was able to put my hair up in a little bun, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But I just wanted to show you guys. I'll do a couple, because to be honest, it takes me about a day or two to do my hair. Why? I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I have children at home. How many? None, nobody's business. I have a full-time job. I actually work about 54 hours a week. So doing my hair takes me a minute. And I don't mind that, because no one's going to pay special attention to your hair like you. Now, this is what it's looking like. You can see. But I'll just show you the top, what I'm working on. And then I'm going to shut this thing off and drink my coffee. Matter of fact, let me drink that coffee right now, because it's early. But right here is the nitty gritty. This is the nitty gritty right here. Can you see that? Versus what I did over here. So what I do is I go ahead and moisturize. Never twist while it's dry. Don't twist while it's dry. Moisturize it up to soften it. And like I said, listen, I'm not a parting queen. I am not a parting queen. Never have been. That's one of the reasons I went to dreadlocks. Because I don't like sitting in a hair salon for 5 hours listening to a bunch of, sometimes BS, sometimes it's got some good stuff with it, but anyway, I'd rather just go to work, do my own hair. Yeah, it's pretty thin. But as long as I do it myself, I mean, my hair, like I said, ever since that lady, if you look under my son's name again, Javon Mack, on YouTube, you'll see my other video. It's about 3 years old. I'm unable to add it to my YouTube. And so again, when I'm twisting, I take it easy. because I have to. I do need to get that one dread of mine that I have and unravel it and use it to twist or reinforce my roots. So I wet or put the Lock It Up gel on. You can use the hand rolling method, but that one, I mean, it really tightens right here, so you want to be careful, because again, if you keep twisting something that's thin, it's going to come right off. But thank God I've only lost one. How many dreads do I have? 108. One of my children counted them for me about a month ago. Well, 107 now because I lost one. But I lost it not only because she put the fake stuff in my hair, and I've had an issue ever since trying to get it out. Another reason I lost him. And so this here, I'm sorry I stopped talking, but I have to focus, man. It gets tough. So don't wait to twist your hair, man. Like, I've washed it twice, and I only twist a little bit that I have time to twist. By then it dries, and then you have to start all over again by moistening it and retwisting it. And so for these roots here, I'm actually using edge wax because it's thicker and I don't have a clip. So there's the edge wax. I take it and I twist. And again, my parts aren't the greatest, but with all this hair on my head, you ain't gonna be able to see them top parts no way. So I use the edge wax on the root, and then I come through here. And like I said, I'm not a hair professional. I've been doing this on my own. And eventually I will finish. And that's just intertwining my hair back into my dreadlock, and hopefully it'll stay there and won't unravel, whether it's some breakage or new growth. Oh, I'm sorry, now I remember. The reason I was loose, I had lost like the one in the front is because I've just been wearing my hair up. But that's not just the issue. The issue is headbands. I've got all these pretty colorful headbands to match my uniforms and to hide the fact that my hair ain't done, keeping it 100. And those damn headbands will wear your hair off. Everybody should know that. We on 13 minutes. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. I just ate breakfast. My husband made French toast, fried potatoes, eggs, and bacon. Did I say bacon? Bacon. And so I will do this one, and then this one in the front that's just sitting there looking at me. And then I'm going to shut the video off so I can go ahead and tangle with this here. But at least you saw how I attempt to get my hair done. And this could be better, but like when you put your headband on, you know, your silk scarf, not your headband, your silk scarf, you know, the edge wax. I'm not really into the baby hair. I mean, my oldest child is 27, so where would I get baby hair from? You understand? So anyway, so this one here in the front, this one has already been twisted. I mean, last Sunday. And trust me people, I need a fishtail comb if I'm at least try to get a straight part. I had a wrist surgery, so manipulating small things is not easy for me. But okay, like that. And I've been wanting to make a video for a while to show how I actually do twist. And this hair could be braided or twisted to my scalp to make it come up. You know, that can be done, because if you wear your hair back, you can do it like that. which that's better for me. And look at that, I got like 3 gray hair there, like 3 gray hair, you know, nigga getting up there. But, so as I said, I would do this last one here. And then, you know, maybe in a day or two when it's complete, if it can, you know, still look fresh, I will go ahead and show y'all the rest. But just remember, keep it moisturized. Right now, I started taking these. These are CVS brand. Wrong damn thing. Sorry. Hair, Skin, and Nails. That's what I've been taking, but that's not my usual. My usual one is by, I believe it's Sundown. Hair, Skin, and Nail Vita Fusion, something like that. They're chewables, and I would chew 2 of them a day. Because you definitely got to put the vitamins and nutrients in your hair from within on with you what you eat. And so, real quick, I'm just going to moisturize my ends. It's probably time for me to get this dye redone or something. I know I need my eyebrows done, but that's all in the making. Don't worry about it. So I get some of my Pantene Shea Butter, and I do my ends. Now, best believe when you wash your hair, all of this comes out. And again, I use this for my scalp. Don't use items with petroleum jelly in it. This does not have Vaseline in it. Not good for our hair. So anyway, I do that and I get my rub on. You got to moisturize this stuff. And I go down, 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 down. And then if I had my coconut oil, which I don't. These here don't really, they don't do it for me. But coconut oil does it for me. If I had my coconut oil, I would do my ends. And I'm telling you, they will be looking glossy. But this is good enough. This is good enough. This is good enough. Smells good. Okay. Almost done with this video. So I do that. I wanted to show y'all. My daughter calls it hang time, but anyway, that's it. Got a lot of work to do. So I'm gonna get back to my coffee. And I mean, hey, if you saw me from the side and my eyebrows was done, girl, you looking right. And then if you saw me from this side, like, yo, girl, you need a retwist. So I'm working on it. Again, I don't have a YouTube channel that I know of. I'm just making videos. And here's another video. Again, you can go to JAYVON Mac MACK YouTube to see my 3-year-ago video of what happened to my hair. I was pretty upset. But here I am now. And next time I'll show you my completed hair done and maybe a updo that I can do. Thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed Sunday. Peace.